Well, on this beautiful day, we decided we'd come back down to the Biloxi Schooner Pier, right across the street from Biloxi Yacht Club, spend some time with Rob and Cron. David, how are you again?
Great, wonderful.
Now we spent some time together at the Maritime and Seafood Industry Museum here recently, but we wanted to come down and actually show some people, show everyone some of the beautiful things that you have here on the coast, and one of them being, I mean, this is like a piece of the coast.
Yes.
Is the Glen Sweatman.
Like taking a step back in time
Really,
aboard
yeah.
one of the historic Biloxi oyster schooners.
This is a boat that, it's not really a working boat anymore as far as the oysters or anything like that.
Right.
But you can actually rent the boat, or you can, for weddings or such.
Yes.
It does go out sailing a couple
Yes.
times a week. Beautiful sunset sails.
We operate 7 days a week, so.
Oh, 7 days a week?
Yes, we do.
Nice.
All year long.
All year long. So
Yes.
during the wintertime, you might want to bring a jacket. A little cool out there. But I gotta say, congratulations, a couple of really nice awards that y'all won recently. Let's show them what you got.
Yes.
You've got the Best in Show, the Lake Pontchartrain Basin Maritime Museum, the Wooden Boat Festival.
Yes.
And this for 2015. And then this one here, first place for a workboat.
Yes, this is the Madisonville Wooden Boat Show. We've attended the show since 1990 every year, and this is our first time to win Best of Show over about 80 boats. We were extremely proud, and it's due to some extremely hard work on the part of our captain and crew.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the Glen Sweatman. I mean, who built it? And
She was built in, she was built in 1989. That's when she went overboard. Bill Holland in D'Iberville built the boat. And she's 50 foot on deck. She's about 76 foot overall from bowsprit to boom. And she's a two-masted gaff rig Biloxi oyster boat.
Well, I've been on it before myself, taking a nice little sunset cruise out here on the Gulf Coast. We're gonna do that right now. So let's get on board here at the Glen Sweatman. Captain Ron Reitzer of the Glen Sweatman. How are you, sir?
Very good.
Tell us, how long have you been a captain aboard the Sweatman?
I've been basically full-time for about 10 years now.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you love so much? I mean, I know you've got a lot of history as far as boating. But what is it like as far as boating, captain of a schooner?
Probably the thing I enjoy most is the idea that I get to share it with so many people. One of my big passions is sailing, and I get to do this every day and show people and tell people about it, which is pretty neat.
Well, and it's a lot different, than going out on a motorized vessel. I mean, and then it's, hoisting the sails and getting out there on the open water and really enjoying it. It's just a beautiful, peaceful feeling.
Well, you've pretty well described my feelings. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's always a challenge. Every day is different. The wind and the waves and the people. It's really neat to meet people from all over the world, really.
You have a lot of people from all over the world that come in and take advantage of it?
Yes.
That's cool. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take advantage of this beautiful day right now. We're going to let you and your first mate hoist the sails, and we're going to get out and take a little cruise.
Very good.
Let's go.
We're tied up at the dock and we get ready to go. I always have to back the boat out with the engine. And today the wind is such that we were able to back out and put the sails up right away. Sometimes we sail out to the markers and put the sails up out in the channel and sail out in the sound.
That's what I meant.
It takes 5-10 minutes to put the sails up, but sometimes we spend 15 minutes to getting out to where we can put them up. But we do it as quick as we can and shut the engine off immediately. And like right now, it's nice and quiet. We're sailing.
All I hear is seagulls and a little bit of the traffic in the background.
I keep telling the crew, be careful what you say about the people because they can hear you.
Yeah, I can imagine so. But yeah, it's so peaceful out here, Captain.
Well, it's one of the many things that I keep telling people about sailing. It's so different than motorboating. It's interesting when you bring people on the boat. Motorboaters will get on and say, "Where are we going?" They're used to getting in, turning the engine on, and going somewhere.
Right.
A sailor will get on the boat and say, "How long are we going to be out?" Because it depends entirely what the wind's doing.
And right now, the wind is not real heavy.
No, it's a very light breeze for us.
Light breeze, but I mean, so it's not like we're in a regatta or anything here. Just
We're
flying.
not trying to beat anybody to anything. We're just out enjoying the ride.
And that's one of the great things about the Biloxi Schooner, that you just can come out here and enjoy the ride.
And earlier we talked about people from all over the world, but it's amazing how many local people come out for the first time.
Yeah.
And often we hear, I'm coming back.
Well, I was talking earlier to Robin, the things that you can do out here. After Katrina, I shot the first wedding on the Schooner after Katrina, the first one that they had once it went back out again. And that is something that people can enjoy. Come out here, do a sunset cruise, do a wedding, do a bachelor or bachelorette party.
We do all of that, anniversaries, birthdays, scatter ashes.
Mm-hmm. Though that's another thing, scattering ashes.
Yeah, we do quite a bit of that, really.
Do you really? Yeah. I guess people that have, they've lived their whole life down here.
Been on the water, yep.
Mm-hmm. And sailing out here, I mean, where we are now, between the beach and Deer Island, what distance do y'all usually sail here?
If we've got a good wind, you're going to go maybe 8 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. We're out for 2.5 hours, so you're going to get, a couple miles out offshore and turn around and start back.
But it's absolutely beautiful.
Well,
I mean, it's so calm, and just to see the Sweatman just cruising along here, with the Deer Island in the background or whatever. It's a peaceful feeling, and I can understand why you love sailing so much.
One of my stories I tell over and over is I don't consider sailing a hobby or even a vocation
Or a job.
It's a sickness, an addiction.
Really? I like that. I can understand that. I mean, just being out here, and I'm like you, I've been on motorized boats, and you're right. I mean, you usually get on a motorized, where are we going?
Mm-hmm.
And here I can understand, how long are we going to be out? Can we stay out longer?
I've had that.
Have you really?
More than once, yes indeed. People
wanting to stay out longer and so they can enjoy this beautiful scenery here on the coast.
Well, and we get beautiful sunsets and moon rises,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
Well, we're going to head on back in here in just a bit and enjoy the rest of the ride here. We're aboard the Glenn Sweatman. It's the schooner here in Biloxi, right across from the Biloxi Yacht Club. Remember, the Glenn Sweatman is anchored at the Biloxi Schooner Pier Complex, so whether you want to do a walk-on or you want to do a very special event, well, what you need to do is just go to the website, find out what the schedule is, because they go out all year long, 7 days a week. A wonderful experience. You should experience it too. Take a sail on the Glenn Sweatman.